All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, Kahalam La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders great millstone, and Shalom to all you Akim out there pushing the truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakadash. So I'm back here again with a quick lesson. And this lesson right here is going into this clip you brothers and sisters about to watch. All right, just keep bearing with me for a minute. So I'm about to play this clip for you brothers, man, and just see what this man Esau is doing, and what Esau is doing is with this video, within this video right here, and who he's targeting. And this is coming from his own kinds. Okay, when I say his own kind, his own people exposing this man. All right, and so I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Okay.
I am the lab science director. I know a thing or two about food science. Now, what they have invented, when I say they, I'm talking about the genetic engineers. Not only have they found a way to put these genetically engineered traits into food crops, they've now found a way to cause food crops to grow RNA fragments that can be specifically targeted, like bioweapons, to interfere with the physiological processes of targeted species that might eat the food. Now, this technology is called RNA interference technology. It's relatively new compared to GMOs, relatively new. It's being touted now as a technology to eliminate the use of pesticides, because what they're saying is they can cause a corn crop to grow RNA fragments that will kill the insects that eat the corn without having to use pesticides like toxic chemicals that overload the insect nervous system and kill it from a nervous system breakdown and so on. This RNA interference technology is a pesticide technology, but it doesn't rely on pesticide chemicals. It relies on RNA fragments in the food. Now, what's disturbing about this is that this technology can be fine-tuned to target a specific race of humans who eat the food. I want you to follow me very carefully on this, because most people have never heard of this before. They've never heard of this technology. They don't know it can be targeted by race. Food crops can be engineered right now based on existing technology to cause infertility in black people alone. That technology is a reality. It's widely covered out there in the mainstream media, in the science media. RNA interference technology is widely covered. The government is at war with you. If you're black and you're watching this, the government is at war with you, and they want you to exterminate it, and they control the science funding, which means there will never be money for any genetic science of the food supply to uncover this truth. If it were there, it would be covered up like everything else has been covered up this entire time. Just like the Tuskegee experiments covered things up in the 1930s. Nothing has changed, except the technology is more advanced. The covert technology is more covert. The number of vectors through which they can kill you and cause you to have no children, cause you to have spontaneous abortions, the number of vectors is increasing. You are being targeted. And like I said earlier, to some extent, we're all being targeted. But black people are being targeted more than anyone else.
All right. You saw that, man. That's fucking crazy. All right. I don't know if you brothers have seen this before. Well, this blew out my mind when I saw this, man. But like you see, man, nothing has changed. Still the same. Oh, evil spirit in Esau going after his brother Jacob. That hatred is right there, and you heard it coming from another person that looked like Edomite. It could be a Jake, who knows? But he said it, and he's not lying about it. It's biblical. All right, that whole everything he just said, it's biblical, man. Okay, it's biblical, and it ties up with the prophecy, man. All right, let me see. It's the This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are him. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So that right there is still going to this day, man. You know, the elites, the elites, they still have the hatred inside their heart towards our people to this day, man. The so-called Negroes, Native Americans, you so-called Latin tribes. All right, this man is against you. This man wants to destroy you as people, man. That hatred has never gone away, and he's trying to destroy you. You know, with using different things. All right, this ain't gonna be a physical thing. He's trying to destroy you. You know, through his technology, through his science, man. Okay. You know, and I'm trying to make this, quick, and get to the point. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5, because thou hast hated a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and in the time their iniquity had an end. Right, and this is Esau right here, and hey, this happened during the Babylon, during our Babylonian era. All right, when you go with that precept right there, where it ties up also with the book of Psalms. Psalms. What's the Psalms here? It's like, let me get it. Psalms 137. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 137, and verse 8. No, sorry, verse 7. It's like, yeah. Remember, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, or daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. Happy shall be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall be that taketh and dash thy little ones against the stones. And eventually, Esau came after Jake. Okay, Esau still, Esau still came after Jake, even during the during 7 AD, during the slave trade. All right, what happened over there in America? What is still happening in America by this time we're living in? The sword Esau's using is his technology, his science. All right, he's not coming there and killing you with the physical sword. He's using science to destroy you, man. This is the devil, all right? This is the fucking devil right here, man. He still fucking hates you jacks, man, all right? That hatred hasn't gone away, okay? And he's shedding innocent, the children of innocent, he's shedding the blood of the innocent. Fuck, let me go back to it. Slack it, brothers. Let me see right here. Right here, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had end. Therefore, as I live, say Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, I prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. See if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. That saith, I'll make Mount Seir desolate and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. All right, and that's eventually what's going to happen, man. Babylon, America is going to be fucking destroyed. All right, and eventually, you elite that escape. All right, you want that people don't see, man. You want that escape, the destruction coming upon America. All right, on Israel as well. Okay, some parts of the earth, a few parts of the earth. All right. You want that escape, you're gonna be bounded up in chains, man. Okay, you're gonna be the first one to taste slavery, all right? But hey, your time is coming, and all this shit Esau's doing, man, is ridiculous, man. He's been studying, doing all these things, so he can have a way to destroy Jake without him having to do it physically, man. Eventually, he's gonna get physical, but he's trying to do it in hidden ways, all right? It's the book of Psalms, chapter 64, in verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They consume of lying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? In the AA. That's what they think. But guess what? The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua is upon us to expose him, and even his own kind to expose him and lay out all these snares that he has set up. All right. They search out iniquities. They accomplish diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. That's right, man. Seeing that this man got MRN, whatever it is, in food, and that is targeting black people, that's crazy. Okay. Verse 7, but Moses shall shoot at them with an arrow, the missile, suddenly should they be wounded. Okay, eventually Esau's going to be taken out, man. Verse 8, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, all that see them shall flee away. And that's what you see happening with that individual who are exposing Esau, man. All right, exposing Esau, his own kind, if he's Edomite. All right, let's go to the book of Job as well. This is the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 6. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and no eye, yet thine own lips testify against thee. You see that? And that's what you just watched that man do. All right, speaking about this damn devil, man, what he's doing. He said, he said it, man. It came out of his mouth. All right, it came out of his mouth, and he said, nice and clear. If you didn't hear it, hey, man, you're just being ignorant to it. That's what I can say. Let's go here. Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. It's the book of Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, the dead is talking about these other nations, that they should be judged. And thou shouldst give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldst destroy them which destroy the earth. And who has destroyed the earth? Esau. Okay. Let me see. That was alright, but there's another precept that came in my head. Hold on, let me go. Isaiah. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 7. It says, in the NLT, the smooth tricks of scoundrels are evil. They plot crooked schemes. They lie to convict the poor, even when the cause of the poor is just. Okay, so even when they need to speak it right, But the instrument is going more into the weapons or whatever they're using right now to push whatever they're pushing. Okay, when you go here, it says article, vessel, implant, antessor, article, object general, implant, haunting of woe, implant. It's a weapon, and the weapon they use, the instrument they're using right now of today, is through the science of theirs, man. All right. And that is to destroy you jacks out there. Okay, it ain't for you to strive or move forward, man. It's to destroy you. Okay, and that's Issa's agenda right there, man. All right, let me see. Man, there's a lot of precepts, man, out there. There's a lot of precepts out there to with that video I just showed. Let me see, because I don't want to make this too long. Let me see if I can get a precept right here. Damn. Okay, it's like I can. There's a precept I was trying to get. Count. I got it. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28, and verse 3. Behold, thou wiser than you, and there's no secret that they can hide from thee. You see, there's nothing you can hide from these damn devils, man. all right, and they're wise to do evil. That's what you see them doing right now, man. Wise to do damn evil, man. Okay, Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Okay, so the way knowledge has been increased with Esau is to do more wicked. Okay, and the more wickedness he's doing, all right, through his technology. Okay, instead of using that technology to benefit people, he's using to destroy certain people that he wants them to be destroyed, man. And that's against, that's that war between Jacob and Esau, all right. And that's what this devil is doing right now, man. Okay. So I'm gonna just stop right there, man. If you brothers want to add more precept on the comment board, hey, bro, feel free, to do that. There's more precepts you can bring out of this right here, man. That's just, that video blew up my mind. And Lord willing, it stays on the internet. Hey, shalom.